How's it going, everybody? Blue here. Welcome to Cubeorithms. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the MoYu WRM, but it's not just the M, also just the regular one. We got the non-magnetic and the magnetic. Let's start with the non-magnetic. So this is just the MoYu WR, the boring one, not the M. It's missing its magnets. So this is a $30 3x3, which is pretty expensive if you ask me, but we're gonna get into whether or not it's worth it. It was released March 4th of 2019. It has a side length of 55.5 millimeters and it weighs 2.8 ounces. The size is a good one and the weight is also a good one. So when we do some turns, this cube has plenty of speed, all right? It's fast, but you probably already knew that. I mean, it's a MoYu cube. It's the MoYu WR. It was hyped up. It's a $30 cube, of course. It's fast, duh. It also comes with a very scratchy feeling and it has spring noise. Which there are ways to remove the spring noise that I just haven't gotten around to because I'm lazy and I'm too busy editing videos. But it has spring noise and it bothers me. The cube turns pretty effortlessly. It has a pretty light feeling. I don't think smooth is the right word, and there's definitely not a lot of bumpiness. It's just kind of a light scratchiness. Very easy to finger trick. They can almost make it 2 full turns with 1 flick. Corner cutting is pretty darn good. It's over 45 degrees, pretty effortlessly. Not a lot of pressure going into that. It's pretty lenient. And for reverse, it's a bit less than 1 full piece. There's this little area in here at 1 piece that it can't do, which is sad, but it's a bit less than 1 piece. Taking a look at the mechanism, you can see that the stocks, that like the corner stock and the little edge here have primary plastic, which give the cube kind of a cool look if you look on the inside. Not really a detail you would notice normally, but it's interesting. It's got this little lip, and then this one, and then this one, and that one. And then the corner stock looks like this, and they fit together like that. It's a pretty well-designed anti-popping mechanism, and it's pretty cool that the cube still moves so smoothly with all of these different connection attachment points, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty impressive. Good mechanism. The WR is pretty darn stable. I feel like I could drop it and it would be okay. It doesn't lock up very frequently because of the good corner cutting. I would say that the turns flow into each other pretty smoothly. I mean, that's very smoothly. The stickers are standard quality. They're pretty awesome. Good shades, good quality. Thumbs up. My overall conclusion on the non-magnetic one is that I don't personally totally like it. I mean, on paper, which is where I wrote the notes for this video, it's good. Like, it's fast and it's stable. It doesn't pop. It doesn't lock up. It's fast. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's just something about the way that it feels that just feels off to me. It feels unsatisfying in a way. I think I just don't personally like scratchy cubes, and this definitely feels pretty scratchy, which is kind of interesting. I'm gonna circle back to this, but for now we're gonna take a look at the magnetic one, which this one is a lot better. Not that the non-magnetic one is bad, but I feel like the WRM was meant to be magnetic because that's what the M stands for. But also this cube mechanism was designed to be magnetic. Let me explain. Okay, so the WRM is $39, a whole $9 more just for magnets. Is it worth it? 55.5 millimeters, it is 3 ounces. I couldn't tell if it was 3 ounces or 30Z. It's 3 ounces, and it was released on the same day that the non-magnetic one was, March 4th. Da-da-da-da. So when we do some turns, this one is super good. It has the same speed as the WR because it's the same cube. It's fast, but it's also more controllable and it feels more stable. I feel like I have more control over the turns that I'm doing, which is usually not the case. Generally, I don't prefer magnetic cubes, although I feel like after all this time, I think they're finally starting to grow on me and I'm starting to get it and understand why they're so great. It is fast, it is stable, it is controllable, and it is fast. I don't know if maybe there's just like some weird stuff going on with my non-magnetic one. There we go. Now it's doing full turns with one flick. This one can do full turns with one flick like consistently, and this one can't. Not sure why. I've used them both the same amount. Corner cutting, again, way over 45. It's pretty much the same as the non-magnetic. There's this little area that it doesn't go, but it's more than you should need. When we look at the mechanism of this one, the pieces look exactly the same, obviously, only that now they're magnetic. Whoa. Oh, see. The magnets are not super duper strong. Not totally sure like what specifically they are, but they're good. They're the good ones, guys. Now, if you guys haven't already picked up on this 3x3 is very stable. Definitely one of the most stable 3x3s I've ever felt. It retains its cube shape very well. It feels like I can turn it as aggressively as I could and it would hold up to it. This thing is built for speed. I haven't experienced any pops, nor have I felt like it's going to pop even close. This cube doesn't lock up because corner cutting is so good that if it got a lock up, then you're a dummy. In my notes, I actually even wrote that lockups for dummies, which that should be a IES, not a YS. I'm an idiot. The WRM flows from turn to turn super excellently, even better than the regular WR. Same sticker quality as the WR and all other speed cubes that are good. It's good. Ultimately, my conclusion here is that they're both kind of expensive, $30, $39. I would not get these if you are a beginner. I think that you can definitely get manageable stuff for a lot cheaper, but if you are looking to get an upgrade, if you can cough up the extra $9, definitely go with the magnetic one. I can't really recommend the non-magnetic one. The magnetic is just a lot better from my experience. And if you're really stuck on $30, you can't go any more than that, I would probably look for something different than just the WR. But ultimately, they're both very, very good 3x3s. They'll get the job done. You can solve them fast. Ultimately, like, it's not the cube, it's the cube solver. The wand chooses the wizard or whatever, but that's the opposite. The cuber does the solve and the practice, and the cube they use doesn't matter that much. They're good. Probably don't buy it. Definitely buy it if you have the money. And if you do decide to pick either of these up, be sure to do it. I don't have the business card. Be sure to do it from SpeedCubeShop.com, and don't forget to use the discount code RED_BLUE when you check out. That just helps to support my channel out, and I appreciate it when you guys do that. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.